Hi, I'm Katerina Spina, Amazon SEO specialist at Web Marketing, and today I'm going to show you how to do a quick competitor research on Amazon using Helium. Whether you're starting your first product or managing an established brand, this method gives you a fast way to validate ideas, find gaps, and understand how to position your product. So the step one is going directly to Amazon and doing a quick and super short research. So here you're going to write down the general idea that you have. In my case, I'm going to write the word protein because this is what I have in mind that I would like to sell. And here I will see all of the different products, whether if they are a sponsor or they are not, they are just well ranked. But here is where I can find all the ideas that I need to start doing a more in-depth research on the specific product that I want to sell. This is a general word. I can see the different variations from a specific product. Here I'm seeing a protein powder. I can also see products that are in liquid presentation. This is a shake. I can also see that this one, for example, this is a vegan protein powder. I can see here other presentations, not in a jar but in this kind of packaging. So those are the ideas that I can start collecting from this simple research. Now that I have this in mind and all of these ideas, I'm going to select what is the product that is more similar to the one that I want to sell. In my case, I want to pick this one because it's vegan protein powder. I want to focus more on the vegan side because I'm vegetarian, or maybe the whey powder is not for me, or the whey protein powder is more crowded. So for the titles in Amazon, you always start with the name of the brand. In this case is organic, and after that you will have the main keyword or the strongest keyword that this specific product is competing. So will be vegan protein powder or even organic vegan protein powder. So now I have a more focus or more target keyword that is very related to the thing that I want to sell. So now I'm going to type vegan protein powder to see what are the different results that I can see. Here you can have more specific products or competitors that are similar to the thing that you are going to sell. Maybe you can make some decisions here about the packaging, if you want to do it with jar or not, if you want to put a glass next to the powder, or if you want to leave it alone. You can also see if you want to add the ingredients of the powder next to the jar or not, or if you just want to leave it like this. So with this simple research you can start having a better idea of what is the thing that you want to do. But now we are going to try to select what are the keywords that you want to include in your listing and how you can do better competitors analyzing. So that will be using this tool from Helium. For all the people that we work in Amazon, this is one of the most popular tools, and this is the one that you really need to understand and to learn to do any kind of optimization or doing any kind of research, because this one is going to tell you different data from the competitors and from your listing as such. Now that we are doing a competitor research, this is the third step that we are going to do, and is clicking in Amazon Xray. And here there are some things that are important for you to notice. First is that you will need to filter always clicking on hide sponsored products, because otherwise it will look like this. And here you can see the sponsored products, and the ideal is doing this first, analyzing with the organic products and seeing how the organic listings are doing. So it's always very important to hide the sponsored products and start analyzing your products from there. Then we are going to go here to this column and doing this filter in ASIN revenue to see from the top competitor to the least competitor in this category how they are doing in terms of revenue. Tips for you to take into account whenever you're doing this kind of first research, especially if you're a brand owner, is that from the total revenue that is 21 million, you have to see that not all of that is going to one or two specific ASINs. It's important that this total of revenue is well distributed into all of the competitors, because that way you can have like a sense that, okay, maybe it's tough to win over this competitor, but at least there is room for winning in this category, and we can start escalating from one to another and having like a best position every time. So we can see here that although this brand, organic protein, is very strong in this category, and they are already with this only brand with two products, they are earning more than 3 million in a category that is 21 million of revenue. Those are strong competitors, but we can also see that from the rest of them is also distributed. So maybe it's tough to compete here, but it's not impossible, and at least we have this data that can tell us it's possible for us to start positioning our product. So now that we already have this information, we already know that this specific brand is the strongest brand in this category, we can start doing keyword research, and this will be the step number 4. And for doing the keyword research, what we will need to do is selecting the 10 best competitors. In our case, I'm going to select this one. It's important to not repeat the brand. That's why I didn't select this one, and I'm not going to select this one either. So now that I already selected the 10, I'm going to run Cerebro, and from here I'm going to do the general research for the keywords. This part can take you a while, but this is the most important part for starting selecting the keywords that you are going to add to your list, and either in your title or in the bullet points, in the description, in the images, in the A+. So here is where you collect the list of keywords that you are going to have for your listing. So one of the tips that I can give you here, since the result is so broad and it's so wide, it's a lot. It will take you a lot having your list of keywords from this number, and even if you filter here from the most searched terms, you're going to see that some of the words that are here are not even related to your product. Let's say that butter is not related, creatine, well, related to the fitness category, but not in this specific category. Protein powder it is, but strawberries is not, creatine monohydrate not, chocolate maybe yes, is one of the flavors if we have different flavors, but not now. So what we are going to do here in these filters is put in 1 and 50. Why 1 and 50? Because this is the position that all of these competitors can be from the first page in the browser in Amazon. And in word count, I'm going to put from 2 and maximum 4, because I don't want to focus this first research in single words. I'm going to focus on keywords that are more specific to the product that I'm going to sell. Apply filters, And here you go. This is a better number for us to do a research. Of course, it's going to take us a little bit, but this is very important to do in the first place. So, organic protein powder is a word that of course I would like to add. So I'm going to select just for having here in mind, because I'm going to build a document where I can start building my own listing. Here, let's say organic protein powder. I don't know what it is. I don't know if organic is a name of a brand or what. So what I'm going to do is just put in the mouse over here, and like now that it shows me the top 10 ranked products for that specific keyword, I'm going to see what are the competitors. If I see here that the brand is Orgain, now this specific keyword is not something that I want to use because it is mentioning a brand, and that's something that we cannot do for a title or for bullet points. But vegan protein powder, it is. Why? Because that's exactly the product or exactly the keyword that I want to focus my product on. That's not super broad, it's more target to the specific product I want to sell. It has 3 words and it has good search volume. Now, let's say just ingredients. I don't know if just ingredients is a brand. Let's go here, a brand. So I'm not going to use this one. But vanilla protein powder, I want to use this one. Orgain protein shakes, no. Orgain is the name of a brand, so not this one. But organic protein powder, it is something that I can use. Even when the brand is Orgain organic, just organic is a general word that I can use. Now, on flavor protein powder, that can be also something that I can use. Protein powder vanilla, plant-based protein powder, of course, this is something I'm going to use. You could say, okay, Biga is from vegan, but it's not, it's the name of a brand, so I'm not going to use that. But vegan protein, that's something that I can use. So this is the way as you do your research for the keywords. And now that I have these 8 keywords selected, I'm not going to use any other tool from Helium 10 to create my own title, but I'm going to copy and paste all of these keywords to start building my listing. Remember that the first keyword that you are going to add for the title will be the keyword that is going to represent the most your product. In my case, I will say that I will use vegan protein powder, but that's something that you need to discuss. I hope this is helpful for you to start doing a very fast and initial research. Doing these simple steps, you can save a lot of time, and you can also have a clear picture of your niche without wasting time. This process will save you time and will tell you what are the specific things that you need to include in your listing, and so hopefully you can start ranking your product organically in the best way possible. So if you want deeper tutorials like this, follow Bad Marketing and turn on notifications, because in the next video I show you a very interesting tool that helps you compare competitor images in seconds. Bye!